Have you ever noticed how the simplest question, what are you doing after class, Kakui, can reveal these intricate stories about who we are and how we organize our lives? It
That's such an interesting observation. I was just thinking about how even basic daily routines tell us so much about people's priorities and personalities.
You know what fascinates me most? Research shows that students who have specific, detailed study plans are 43% more likely to achieve their academic goals compared to those with vague intentions.
Well, that certainly explains why some people are so particular about their study spots and routines.
Exactly. And it goes beyond just like studying. Recent surveys show that 67% of successful professionals attribute their achievements to developing strong personal routines during their college years.
That reminds me of how some students have these incredibly detailed systems, like choosing specific library spots based on lighting, noise levels, and even the movement of people around them.
The psychology behind this is fascinating. Studies indicate that having a consistent study location can improve focus by up to 28% simply because our brains associate that space with productive work.
So when someone says they're going to the third floor of the library by the window, they're actually tapping into something scientifically proven?
Precisely. And what's even more interesting is how these patterns extend to relaxation time. Research from the Journal of Leisure Studies shows that intentional downtime, like watching educational content, can be 35% more rejuvenating than passive entertainment.
That's fascinating. So choosing to watch a documentary instead of scrolling through social media isn't just about being productive, it's about effective recovery too.
And here's something surprising. Neuroscience research indicates that engaging with creative content, even passively through documentaries, can increase problem-solving abilities by up to 23% in subsequent tasks.
That really challenges the traditional notion of what constitutes productive time, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely does. And get this, a recent study found that students who alternate between focused study sessions and creative engagement show 31% better information retention compared to those who only study it.
That makes me think about how we often judge certain activities without understanding their full impact on learning and development.
You know what's particularly interesting? The data on study environments shows that moderate background noise, around 70 decibels like you'd find in a busy cafe, can actually enhance creative thinking by up to 35%.
That explains why some people swear by studying in coffee shops or common areas rather than silent rooms.
And when we look at the technology aspect, research shows that 72% of students now incorporate digital learning tools into their study routines, completely transforming traditional study patterns.
That's really changed how people approach both work and relaxation, hasn't it?
Definitely. And here's something unexpected. Studies show that students who consciously plan their downtime are 47% more likely to report better stress management and academic performance.
That really speaks to the importance of intentional choices in both work and relaxation.
The data on social learning is equally compelling. Group study sessions, when properly structured, can improve understanding by up to 40% compared to studying alone.
Though I imagine that varies significantly depending on the individual and the subject matter.
Absolutely right. Research indicates that personality type plays a huge role. Introverts typically show a 25% improvement in performance when studying alone, while extroverts often see better results in group settings.
So there's really no one-size-fits-all approach to effective studying or relaxation.
And what's particularly fascinating is how these patterns evolve over time. Studies tracking students through their college years show that 83% significantly modify their study habits between freshman and senior year.
That kind of adaptation seems crucial for long-term success.
The research on environmental cues is equally compelling. Students who create specific pre-study rituals show a 29% increase in focus and retention compared to those who dive in without preparation.
Like making that perfect cup of coffee or setting up their study space just right?
Exactly, and the impact of these rituals goes beyond just studying. Research shows that having consistent transition activities between work and relaxation can reduce stress levels by up to 41%.
These numbers really highlight how important these seemingly small choices are.
And here's something that might surprise you. Studies show that students who maintain consistent study locations perform up to 27% better on exams, even when controlling for other factors like study time and materials.
That really demonstrates the power of creating the right environment for learning.
Looking toward the future, researchers predict that understanding these personal patterns will become even more crucial as learning environments continue to evolve and become more flexible.
Well, this has certainly given me a new perspective on the importance of daily routines and choices.
Indeed, and perhaps the most valuable takeaway is that success isn't just about what we do, but how intentionally we approach our choices, whether they're about studying or taking breaks.
That seems like the perfect note to end on. Being mindful about our choices, no matter how simple they might seem.